Hello, everyone, and welcome to Thursday, May 14th. Shower and thunderstorm activity will be commonplace across the region today and Friday, and to some extent into early Saturday. Some nice spring shower and thunderstorm activity coming, bringing some needed rain to some of you. So watch out for that, probably through Saturday. Temperatures are going to hold steady. They'll be mild, not warm, but mild. Now, temperatures are still on track to really jump up on Sunday, and we're going to have runoff kicking into big-time gear next week. The North Platte River system, the Laramie River, the Little Snake River, the Wind River, all the major drainages in Wyoming, southern Montana, and northern Colorado are going to really start putting some water out of the mountains. The snow melt in the central and northern Rockies has been slow this spring, but that's about ready to change. Taking a look at the precipitation forecast, this is through Sunday. You can see this arch of moisture coming into Northern California, Oregon, and Washington, and then streaking eastward into the Rockies. Shower and thunderstorm activity will be most prominent here, but thunderstorms and showers will be popping up just about everywhere where you see green and blue and gray. Those are the areas that are going to likely have the best chance for moisture. We're keeping our fingers crossed that this area here can get some needed rain. Certainly Nebraska, South Dakota, the Front Range of Colorado, eastern and central and northern Wyoming, Yellowstone Park, all headed towards some good chances for moisture, while still dry here in the Great Basin. In the Four Corners region, the track of this moisture is just going up and over Utah, so looks like the Wasatch Front, just a little bit of shower and thunderstorm activity. Now, taking a look at temperatures, this is where we are relative to average on Sunday. Sunday's the day when the warmth really comes into the Rockies. Notice all of the orange here. These temperatures are representing above average conditions. So by Sunday afternoon, many front range areas are 10, 12 degrees above average. On the western slope, 15 to 20 degrees or more above average with temperatures. And as we go on into Monday, these are the forecasted high temperatures for Monday. Look at all the 80s. Here along the Front Range of Wyoming, 90 in the Bighorn Basin of Wyoming, 90 in areas of eastern Colorado certainly will be a possibility, and you can see some 100s down here in southern Arizona. So the trajectory of air is coming right out of the deserts by early next week, hence the big warm-up and the big runoff that's coming. This is the current jet stream pattern right now, upper-level winds west to east, carrying along with it little Pacific waves, little tiny little waves. You can't really barely see them there, but there are little ripples that will cause these showers and thunderstorms over the next 2 to 3 days. By Monday, here's the flow getting amplified. By amplified, meaning the jet stream takes bigger dips and bigger rises. Basically, you get these big waves that come on in, and when this happens, you really displace the air. We displace the air from the deserts into the Rockies, while the Great Lakes in the east cools off again. And then we've got this low here along the west coast that will bring wet weather to the Pacific Northwest. Now, eventually, this guy here has got to come into the Rockies. But ahead of it, it's going to pump in very warm air through the middle of the week. This is by Wednesday afternoon. That upper-level low swings through Idaho into Wyoming and Montana. This area here and then this area here should see quite a bit of shower and thunderstorm activity midweek. Probably not as much down here. Taking a look at temperatures so far for the month of May, let's just take a snapshot of the month of May so far relative to normal. Then we'll take a look at how temperatures have gone since January 1st across the lower 48 and most of Canada. You can see how much the continental divide, how much our terrain plays a factor in weather around here. Notice west of the divide, the month of May through the 14th, through today has been much above normal. All the warmth out here. Look how cold it's been over the rest of the nation for the month of May. And you can see where most of us are watching and listening to this podcast, you've been either or. You've either been east of the divide and cooler, west of the divide and warmer. For the year, since January 1, this is what temperatures look like relative to normal. You can see it's been warmer than normal in the east despite the very cold May. But the persistent coolness has been out west, the coolest weather in the northern plains, the northern and central Rockies into western Canada. Thanks for listening and watching the Day Weather Podcast. Have a good Thursday. We'll talk to you on Friday.